One of the things that I do is I help newer business owners get good at prospecting. And I've found that that is a very, very common thing people do when they're afraid of prospecting. They're afraid of starting to have those conversations and get out of their comfort zone. They will focus for weeks on things that they're telling themselves are important. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, I can't start prospecting because I'm not done my website yet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't start prospecting because I'm waiting for my business cards to come in or insert XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
And when you actually dig into it with those people, they know deep down that what they're telling you is not their honest truth, but
Right.
they're trying so hard to convince themselves of it because they're telling themselves, once I have these things done, I will feel ready to do the uncomfortable thing.
And feeling ready is a myth, right? It's a
Mhm.
myth. We don't ever feel ready. We just have to make a decision to move toward our desired goal. But we don't ever feel ready, right? But I'm glad that you brought that up because it is such a real thing, a real topic. And so that work actually helps them to get to the root of this behavior so that they can find the remedy, right? So, because behind all of the procrastination is an underlying fear. Behind all of the procrastination, because if you're saying, I want to be at six figures this year, right, as a new business owner, and I'm saying the first year of your business, your only goal should be sales, not building a website, not building a long-term funnel. Your goal should be sales. And so when you're looking at the activity that you're doing each and every day, is it leading to a sale? Right. And if you can't say yes, then that is something you shouldn't be doing. Right. Because the entrepreneurial experience, there are phases. And that first 1 to 3 years, your goal is going to be marketing and sales, not even branding. A lot of people think about the brand piece. The brand piece is a key component. However, branding in its simplest form is really just who you are, what you do, what makes you different. That's that in simple forms. If you can answer those three questions, you have a brand. Okay. And then marketing and sales. Marketing, how are you going to get in front of people? Sales, what is the sales strategy that you're using? It's just that simple. So if those 1 to 3 years, that is what you should be focusing on because you can't scale if you don't have sales. And a lot of
Yep.
people get in and they saw this trendy thing called scaling, and so they jump in and they're like, oh, I want to scale my business. What are you scaling? You can't scale without sales. Consistent sales first, then you begin to scale. And if you're not at six figures yet, you're not even in a position to scale.